I'm back. I have a new project. I took a trip down to Atlanta, Georgia to visit my daughter and went to, I think it was historic, went to the Mercedes-Benz new stadium, or the Falcons new stadium, $1.5 billion. I got involved with his virtual reality system. Holy mackerel, I am so impressed with it. I had to go out and I gotta have one. So I have to go over to Home Depot and buy a few items because I have an idea on how to make some poles to mount. Pretty inexpensive, but we'll see. I bought two 10-foot 1-inch and one 10-foot half-inch. I want to buy a cement of some type. I already had some. They're not too expensive. You may also want to pick up a package of 1/4-inch 20 by 2.5-inch bolts. Okay, I showed you the poles that I bought. Now what I'm trying to show you is I'm going to build myself some poles for my base station on my VIVE system. The 10-foot poles, I cut them to 5 foot, and this one here is also 5 foot, and this is going to fit into here so I can extend them. They'll be telescopic when I get done. I bought 2 of these, and I'll show you what they do. They'll go on the end here, on the end of my pole. I'll glue them on there. Hopefully they stay there. And I bought 2 45 angles because they want the base station to be at 45. Okay? So I bought 2 of those. But you take this, and I'm going to glue it on here. But first what I want to do is to protect myself, my hands, and put on some rubber gloves. Oh no! Not used to wearing, look at it, falling apart. Buy some good gloves. Cement. I'm going to coat this PCB coat. Now I want to put this on there. Now I want to do the other one. While that's drying, my 45-degree angle like that will go on to these units like this, so then I can attach my base station onto there, and then on this, when it's in there, I can make it telescopic for the height that I need it for. 45-degree angle one, like this, and this one. I'll put some stuff in here, and then right there, and this is trying to twist it on like. Then we'll put some in that hole. A little bit on here. Then we'll slip it into there. This will be cleaned up after it's done. But now this is my telescopic part. I put the base station on there, in here, and as you can see, it will be telescopic. Now this part that I attached there, it's glued on, so I have to cut that edge off of it. And you may have a better system than I do, but I only have a hacksaw, so I'm going to attempt to cut it off that way. Hopefully I stay even. I got that off. Now I have to clean it up. Oops. I have to clean it up, smooth it out, sand inside a little bit so that the unit, this here, will fit in there, and then I'll have a telescopic hooks. How's that? Huh? Alright. Little work on the side. You may have a better way. You may have a better way of doing that, but okay. Eventually you get it, because then once you get it, it's there. See, now you have your base station on here, and you can adjust it as high as you want. Well, this is what, 10 feet. You don't need 10 feet. Or 11 feet or more. But hey, look at there, huh? I think that's pretty cool. Now I have to do the other one. Then you take this one. Here we are, voila. Hope you can see that. We have another mount. So we have two poles that are adjustable, I think. Alright, I got my drill. I hope this is level. I'm gonna drill my hole here. And I'm making sure that the bubble is level there, so I get a nice straight down and not crookedy wise. Now I'm making the hole a little smaller than the bolt that I'm going to put through here, so that it makes its own thread. That way it's stable. There. Now, I'm going to put a lock nut on there. So that when I mount this, and you tighten down the lock nut, and that'll keep it in place. Then you can up and away as high as you want. And that's at 45-degree angle. Now all my electrical, I could drill a hole in there and put the wire down there to be out of the way. But I'm just going to test it out for now. How do you like that? Pretty cool. Now I got to put a base on it to hold it up. Sometimes you have luck and sometimes you don't. But I went to a garage sale and look what I found. Cost me $4. $4. How's that? And guess what? If you take a look at this, I'll set it down here. You take your mount or your pole and look at here. Now, is that awesome? Wow. Now, all I have to do is measure how high I want these things to go. I'll drill a hole for here for like 6 foot or 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot, 2 foot, 4 foot, 5. So then I'll have a bolt that goes through there, adjustable on a little chain, so I can lower, or because you want to be able to adjust your position to whatever level or whatever your playing area is. The larger it is, maybe you have to spread your pole further. I don't know. I haven't set it up yet. So I'm in business. Okay, while you weren't looking, I went ahead and painted it. Looks okay. So my next step, while you weren't looking, I went and bought 2 of these little pin things to lock it in place. I think these were the most expensive item for doing this project. So now I gotta drill a hole and put that in. That was pretty quick, huh? Then you take this, and voila, voila, there you are, locked in place. Now, that can go real high. So I measure a foot down, so that could be 8 foot, and another foot, that'll make it 9 foot, and then the end of it will be all the way up. Okay, now what I did on this, I put it so that we can, I drilled a hole in here, I can adjust it up, that's 8 feet, line up my hole in there, so it's taller, and then another hole for even taller. A hole in there, Got a hole there. And for the 7 feet, that would be 7 feet tall. There's 8 feet, 9 feet, and then you can go all the way up to the length maximum. So that's it. Now all I have to do is put my base up here, plug it in, and have a ball with my virtual reality. Looking forward to it. Okay, got my finished project here. And it's time to put it up and get busy. And so now you have it. You got a general idea on how you can make your adjustable telescopic VIVE Base Station mounts, poles. You don't have to buy a tripod. Overall cost is less than 20 bucks in a little time.